Hello? Can everybody hear me? Hello? Can everybody hear me? If I was a pap, would everybody smear me? Hello? Can everybody hear me? Oh. 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 What's up, people? Kylo Ren. So, welcome to Video Game Warzone 345. Oh, shit. Are you serious, Steve? Stevie G fell off his roof. What the fuck you doing on the roof? You okay? Dude, you know what, Steve? You're married. You're an adult. I know your wife wanted those Christmas lights up there. Fuck those Christmas lights, man. Women have been making us put Christmas lights up for fucking hundreds of years. It's time we rebelled against that shit. Come on now. You know what you need to get? Get the little laser things that shoot the lights up to your house. And then you won't ever have to climb up there again. It's just too dangerous. Oh, Jesus, Ice. What the fuck? You're all in fucking supervision and shit.
Supervision, what's that mean?
All loud and clear.
Sorry.
So, what's up, the finest? Out there in YouTube land?
You kill this predator yet?
No, still haven't killed him.
Oh my! You better. You know there's a time limit on this, right?
Yes, I know.
Oh boy.
Dude, we were so close last week.
I saw everything. Y'all were close.
Yes, we were. He had green blood all over him. Nobody can hear me when we're playing. I keep telling people when we get to a certain point, stop resurrecting each other. Just split up and keep shooting them.
Why can't they hear you?
Because for some odd reason, when I'm broadcasting, I don't know what it is with this game. My voice does not come over that game.
Why don't you guys just do it over this?
Why doesn't the fucking PlayStation fucking voice chat work?
Torrance, let me tell you something. The PlayStation volume, it works. I don't know what you're talking about. I use PlayStation voice stuff all the time.
Well, how come they can never fucking hear me?
I don't know. Are you guys? Are you guys using in-game stuff? Or are you guys using like party chat?
I don't know. I don't know. We just turn the PlayStation on, and I put my headset on, and I start talking, and it has a little circle with a line through it, like I can't talk, even though the broadcast says the voice is enabled. I don't get it, man.
Have you messed with any of your audio settings? PlayStation has audio settings.
They've worked before. I haven't changed anything.
Maybe the people you're playing with are just bad people, and they're not telling you what to do.
Because like every time it's like, oh no, they're gonna try and resurrect me, and the predator's just gonna kill him. Every time, it was driving me crazy. I know exactly what we need to do to kill him, and it's just stop resurrecting me.
Well, if you want to try tonight, I'll help you.
Yeah, baby, yeah. Thank you, Ice, because I want to take him down.
I know. I want you to do it before. I don't want you to have to put on all that work and not have it work out for you.
Yeah, it fucking sucks, man. So close. I'm like, look at all the green blood. Let's get him. And then he just starts throwing those blades and then lasers. Blades, lasers. And as long as you got more than one person, he's only got to focus on one person. So run and shoot. Run and shoot. We could have took him out. Ugh.
I'm playing the fuck out of this game, though. I'm like actually playing the single player.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. It's kind of mindless, like, because it's like so easy to play. Even at the higher difficulties, it's not that hard, but it's still like it's not. There's some. I don't know. This is like the first like shooter game that I've actually kind of like been able to like just chill and play and not like have to worry about anything.
Well, I think that was one of my issues with the game. Why it didn't really like hit me at first, because it was kind of easy. It was just like, oh, let's go here, kill all these people, talk to this guy. Oh, go here, kill all these people, talk to this guy. And that's why I was just like, you know, whereas the other Ghost Recons, they had somewhat of a challenge to them.
Yeah, I hear you. I think I don't know. What difficulty did you play? Because you can ratchet it up quite a bit.
I always start off with normal unless I'm looking
Yeah,
to do something crazy.
normal's really easy. Like normal might as well just be easy mode.
Yeah.
So you could like maybe change that. But like from what I've gathered here is this game, and even to a point, Assassin's Creed is kind of the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Origins, oh, this game is so great.
Is it really?
It's Torrance. It's so beautiful. Like it's so beautiful. Like the way they just gave life to Egypt is amazing.
Oh God! So they did something right, huh?
Oh, they did something very right with that game.
Damn! I don't have it. See what you're doing to me? I want to stop buying games. I want to stop. I want to just stop and just let 2018 happen. And I want to get all of 2 games this year.
Yeah, there's too many games this year.
Monster Hunter World and Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
I can't wait for that Monster Hunter World game.
Sorry says he enjoyed the Last Jedi run. Thank you, Sorry. I hope everybody got a good laugh out of it.
But yeah, like this game is like it's like a puzzle. It's like a shooter puzzle game because every like little area you go to is like a big puzzle with the enemies.
Mm-hmm.
And you can and the game gives you a way to make the puzzle really easy. As far as like, okay, if you want to spend an hour and a half waiting for your drone cooldown and your sync shot to kind of reset it and stuff, you can just take out everything like that. Like you can have the AI do everything for you, but if you want to actually take initiative in the stuff, it's still fun. Like I found it really fun to just kind of work my way through an encampment and just like taking everything out.
Well, I think one of the great things about the game is you could attack it any way you want.
Yeah.
You can say, okay, how am I going to do this? Am I going to go in quietly and just melee people? Am I going to put a silencer on? Am I going to snipe them from a mile away and kill off the whole camp and then walk through?
All right.
Am I going to put a silencer on a handgun and just roll through there really quick and just pop everybody off? There's tons of things you could do. And I think it's one of those games that will have lasting power, and I'll probably go back to, because I'm finding myself as I'm doing this Predator challenge, I'm like, once this Predator thing's over, I want to get back into this game now.
Right.
And just destroy the whole map.
Yeah, it's a long game too. Like it's really long. Like I've been putting a decent amount. I don't know how many total, but there's like, especially if you're like if you like want to do everything and get everything. Mm-hmm. There's like so many guns you have to pick up. Like, hey, you know what? If there's one thing I don't like about it, it's like the access to the guns is pretty limiting. Mm-hmm. But like you don't get I didn't get a regular AK-47 until like maybe 40 hours into this game.
Oh wow! Guessing.
I didn't get an M4A1 until like maybe 35 hours. It's all depending on what area you decide to attack. Mm-hmm. So I guess you could like do some research if you wanted to and figure out what guns are in areas. But
I was thinking it's like maybe I should just go back to single player and find a badass gun. But I figured the LMG would be enough to take the Predator out.
The Predator is not really about the guns you use. It's just literally about staying alive, and just that's it.
Staying alive.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, when we did it with 3 people, and it was me, 2 other dudes, and it wasn't like the other guys I was playing with are decent at shooters, but like none of us are like fucking experts at this shit. So we were kind of like thimble fucking our way through, and we did it in like 5 tries. We did it like when we like the last thing we were like, okay, like it was late, so we're like, okay, if this doesn't work, then we're done, and we did it.
Damn. See, well, we finally got the hang of it toward the end, and I'm just like, just don't resurrect me, just let me sit there, and we have this. Because it's a trap. The whole it's I
people who haven't played it that I've told about it because they were interested in it. I basically said I was like it's a really fun experience the first 3 times.
Yeah.
But then the mechanism of how that fight goes and like what it does is just cheap. Like that fucking whatever we call it that fucking gun he shoots, the one-shot kill.
Yes.
is utter fucking madness because it one shots you and it also tracks you.
Right.
So you have to be moving almost at like a sideways run from his position.
Sideways run, top speed, and it'll go past you.
Yeah, but that's like the only that and cover.
Yeah,
and cover might not even work.
Nope. You saw how many times we brought that stupid armored vehicle over there and tried to use that.
Yeah, no, the armored vehicles, we tried that too. Armored vehicles is a trap.
Did you see when we flew the helicopter in there?
No, but I remember seeing that.
We flew a helicopter in there and he shot us out of the sky.
That makes sense.
I was just like this, doesn't we? I'm like, we got the gun now. Nope. Dead. Oh, well. Yeah, I was talking about how my passion for games isn't like it used to be.
Yeah.
But it's mainly because I'm finding all this other stuff that I want to do. And I see, like, I've been watching this over the years, how people just consume video games and just like, oh, 30 hours, no big deal. I beat that. Next game. And I'm like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. And I don't even think I want to do it anymore. And I just got back into The Witcher 2, and I'm loving the shit out of it. But I'm
Witcher
like,
2 is a really good game.
How the fuck am I going to finish this?
You're not.
Yeah, I'm just like, how the hell's that going to happen?
Like, a guy like you, and what I mean by that is a guy who, works 40 hours or whatever, has a regular job. Mm-hmm. But then, like, does have those extra passion stuff. Mm-hmm. And to be honest with you, I think you have more than the usual person does. Mm-hmm. You're like you're the guy who plays Madden once a year. Like, that's
yes.
Like, I buy Madden and I play this game and I love it, and I'm gonna just continue to do this. Smooth. So I'm interested to see if Monster Hunter will be that one thing for you, since it is like it's more of a communal thing.
Yes.
So it's easier to be like, okay, well, we're gonna get on at this time, and then you can like schedule that out, because sometimes I think that's easier for people to play also. So you could say like, okay, well, what's your get everyone's schedule for the week and figure out when you're gonna do that, and do like 1 or 2 monsters, depending on how hard they are, like that night, and then be done with it. Yeah,
and I'm excited about that. It's just like, okay, let's be the best on the server. Let's kill some monsters. It brings me back to those World of Warcraft days, and that's what's scary about it for me. It's like, oh shit, am I gonna?
Nah, but you're not like a fucking, like, it's not like that. It might sound like that, but it's not, because you're not like a fucking running a guild where you have to like 30 motherfuckers and then like do all that bullshit. No, you're just like, you're like, okay, let's get 3 people, maybe 4 people together, and maybe if this is a tough thing, look on the internet about what's the best way to go at it,
right?
And then just fucking try it. Like, it's not that big a deal. And no one's gonna be yelling at each other over fucking the internet because the DPS is fucking not working like it's supposed to, or someone's not healing them correctly.
Right. You didn't heal, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You didn't run him into my traps. Nobody was using traps when I was playing the beta. I was like the only one laying traps down.
You don't really need traps in that beta,
but it's fun though.
I played. Yeah.
Smooth Retro says you're too old. That's why. I guess it's not even age. It's just like priorities. It's that's all it is priorities. They change. Priorities change for everybody. I don't know anybody my age that is mowing through new games every week. It's all you young cats, and it's a cool thing, because that used to be me. But so I really got to choose my games wisely, and I'm all about 2 games in 2018. Right now, it's just 2. Sometimes I get stuff just because I got fucking Persona 5. What am I doing buying Persona 5?
Yeah, that's stupid.
What the hell is wrong with me?
Like something's wrong with you, because first of all, I don't even know. I don't even think that you're like a JRPG guy.
No,
like
I'm not. I'm not.
So I don't even like. And here's another thing. That game, not so good.
Yeah, and I've heard some people say it's the most amazing thing, and other people said, "Oh, fuck that game. It's overrated."
No, it's not so good. I played 4. I played that one.
Yeah,
not so good.
Well, you know what it was? I saw a bunch of memes, a bunch of video memes with it, and everybody's talking about it. I was like, you know what? I'll make that one of my Christmas gifts to myself and just check it out. The worst that can happen is I don't like it, and then I talk shit about it, and then people rage on me.
But that's kind of what I looked into with Assassin's Creed, because I was kind of super down on that game. As far as like, I was super down on it because of the things they were changing as far as the combat, and it didn't really look. I just didn't kind of trust Ubisoft with like remaking Assassin's Creed.
Right.
But at the same time, I was super excited. Like every time I would look at it, I'd be like, "Oh my god, it looks so great!" Because I actually like if there's anything like that I'm actually interested in as far as like real world shit, it is like Greek and Egyptian type like style shit. So I was just really interested to see how they did that, because they did a really good job with creating like Italy, and the way like that just brought you in was so fucking cool. So I was like, oh man, they could do a really good job, and they do in this game. They do a really good job. The combat, it works. It's fine. Like I would never. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking praise its fucking combat or anything like that. But the world building is like so fucking good. Camille was watching me play it. She was like, "This game.
It's a game. It's a game. It's a game." Like, when have we had a game in a long time that we could look at it and actually appreciate the graphics?
And this is the PS4 version. It's not even PC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, for once, like, because we always talk about graphics. Oh, this looks really great, blah, 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 blah. But this is a game you're like, wow, I feel like I'm in this fully realized GTA meets Assassin's Creed. You know, this huge world with buildings and people and things happening. And they got brothers in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Dude's a brother, man.
I'm like, yes, it's about time. We got that. We got Black Panther.
You're right.
What's up, Hayabusa? I'm just and again, I look at Assassin's Creed. I just see a still picture of the game. I'm like, I've got to have that Assassin's Creed game, and that's the problem with me now. Is like, you're playing. I'll look at Paul's here. You got Assassin's Creed, Paul? What system do you got?
Dog, that game has it's the first game I've ever wanted to use its photo mode for, because it's so fucking good looking. Yeah.
Like, when's the last time we've been into a game's graphics like that?
I
mean, the Horizon looked really good, but
yeah, I like the way Horizon. I mean, I like the I didn't like the art of Horizon. It never I'm just not into like that robot shit like that.
Yeah.
But like, just like graphics for graphics sake, like just looking at it and say, wow, that's a really beautiful game. Yeah, but this one has that and the setting that I'm just like in love with. So that's just doing it for on all ends for me.
Did I tell you my Tekken woes?
No, how your ass kicking Tekken?
No. So yeah, I love Tekken. Everybody knows I'm a big, huge Tekken fan.
Who's your main?
Okay, this is what this is all about.
Oh, they don't have your main?
My main is Lei Wulong.
Oh, I have a friend that is in the same thing with you.
I'm like, oh, it's on Steam finally. It's only a few bucks. I get Tekken second. Fuck it. 7. I was like, fuck it. Give me the fucking season pass. Boom! Get the season pass. Let's go. I'm going through all the characters.
Why didn't you look to see if he was in there?
Because he's been in every fucking Tekken game since Tekken 2. Bloop, bloop, bloop,
not
bloop,
Tekken
bloop.
1.
Bloop, 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 bloop. I'm going through the characters. I'm like, oh, maybe he's wearing different clothes. Bloop, 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 bloop. I'm like, bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm like, where is Lei Wulong? I'm like, maybe he's a DLC character. Go out and look in the Steam store. Nope. I'm like, are you kidding me? I just blew my load on this game so I could play Lei Wulong in 2K and kick some ass, and he's not there. Now, my other main is Harang, so I'm still good. But Lei Wulong, I've been playing him since Tekken 2. He's my dude.
Who's Harang again? I forget.
Harang's the Korean guy with the guitar and the
oh, thanks.
The goggles. He does all the kicks.
That man. Yeah, you're like, I don't know.
Everybody hates him because he's really nasty with the kicks and his kick combos.
Oh, okay, the redhead guy.
Yeah. But I'm
redhead anime guy.
Yeah. Lei Wulong. Oh my god. What the fuck? How are you not going to include? They better bring him out as a DLC character.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I had mine in there, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, Taekwondo guy.
They had King in there, so I was fine.
I'm glad that Tekken Bowling's back.
Hold on. Did you see what they did with King?
No.
This is the best. Okay, so check this out, right? So you heard about wrestling. Oh, god damn it. What's the game we play on the wrestling game? God damn it, I can't think of it.
Fire Pro Wrestling.
Fire Pro Wrestling's coming out on the PS4 during the summer.
Mm-hmm.
They have a New Japan licensed wrestlers in it now.
Oh, really?
So they're gonna have New Japan wrestlers in it. They just did a DLC for, I don't know if you know this guy. You might know him since you're old head. But I think his name is Yakutaro or something like that. He was like a really big giant guy with like blonde hair. He was he was an Asian dude. Well, he was just paralyzed recently.
Oh, wow.
So they did like this thing on the Steam version of Fire Pro where it was like a DLC where you could download just him for like $2 or something. But I think all of the $2 go to like a fund that is put in his like for his care.
Mm-hmm.
So that was something they did. I think that was the first time they've ever done that for a Fire Pro game. Oh, I'm pretty sure since it's only been on like PS2 has been the latest shit.
Right.
So there's something cool there. But also for Tekken, Tekken teamed up with the New Japan Pro Wrestling for the latest Tekken game, and they put in King got a different outfit, and he got a different what's the thing called, the V trigger, I think, or no, it's Tekken, or that's Street Fighter. What's that fucking special moves in Tekken 7 now? What are they called?
Oh, the ultimate, not ultimate.
Yeah, well, it basically works as a fucking
ultimate. Yeah.
And so they fitted the, King out with this guy named Kazuchika Okada's like his finishing move, and his like basically like his get up, like his outfit. It is awesome. Tekken should be doing this for every fucking thing. It works so well.
I gotta check that out now.
So well, yeah, it's really good.
Interesting. So yeah, I guess it's a 1.0 product now. I gotta get back into that now that it's finished, and I gotta get into pub. Now that it's finished.
Me and Gary are waiting for you at some point.
I was watching Stone Mountain 64. I guess they do this death race thing now.
Really?
Where everybody grabs vehicles and they go. There's the small portion of the map, and they do this loop across the bridges, and they have these roadblocks set up, and you got to get past the roadblocks, and the first one to cross the line wins the race. That's what Stone Mountain and all these people have been doing, these death races in the game. I'm like, oh shit. Pretty dope. But yeah, I mean, we're literally a week away from Monster Hunter World.
I know, it's like, wait, no, that's the end of the month, dude.
I thought it was the 18th.
No, it's 26 or something like that.
Oh shit. Oh, that gives me a little bit more time. And then somebody said that the Dragon Ball Z game comes out this month.
Same day.
Oh Jesus, mother.
Same day.
Fuck. I just
same damn day.
I picked 2 games this year, and they both come out the same fucking day.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, that Dragon Ball game, like I know you're gonna buy it, and that's gonna be great and everything, but that's gonna be a fucking hard game to play. That's like it's like who's the people making that shit?
Namco Bandai.
No, but it's like a specific
Arc Systems. Is it Arc Systems?
Yeah, it might be. It's gonna be fucking like complicated as shit.
But it's going to be the shit. That's going to be a game I'm going to want to stream.
It's going to be the shit as far as it looks like the TV show.
Yeah. But I mean, it'll be fun.
Can I get into something real quick?
Yeah.
Why is everyone, like, other than the fact that it's never been done before with that specific type of cartoonish look, why is everyone flipping out that Cuphead looks like a cartoon?
Oh, I don't know.
Like, anyone ever play Beavis and Butthead for the Sega like Genesis? That shit
yes. Ren and Stimpy?
Yeah, that looked just like the fucking cartoon. Like, this is nothing new.
Yeah.
But I don't get like, I get it if people like the game, that's fine, that's awesome. I'm glad you guys that they like it and everything. But like to act like it's fucking like nothing that ever has like done something like that before, it's like no. People have taken the original thing and made them look just like that before. Video games, it's not that fucking uncommon.
They just have more power now.
Yeah, they just have more power. Like
I think the thing that's cool about it now versus back in those days is even though Beavis and Butthead, Ren and Stimpy look like cartoons in the Genesis, you could still see pixels.
Sure, okay.
Now you can't see them. So
all right. South Park was literally like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's true. Yep, you're right. And that was one of the draws of that game because beneath all that, it was just a turn-based RPG. If you think about it. I
mean, it was like a kind of like baby's first RPG as far as games.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I feel like weird with my Patriots blanket on, but it's really cool in here. As you know,
it ain't that cold, man.
It's fucking freezing, man. Come on, you're from Detroit. That's why you don't feel shit.
No, I was outside like just now, going to get something to eat, and it was fucking cold.
I am so glad it's Friday because all I'm thinking about is I'm going to stay in bed tomorrow, stay warm. I ain't doing shit.
Want to get on PUBG with me and Gary, man?
I'll probably will get on PUBG with you and Gary. I didn't even know you were playing with Gary, so he's not
Yeah,
playing.
play with him.
No more Overwatch for him.
I think he's he just got PUBG, so I think he's like he's more interested in playing that and figuring it out.
You know what's funny? When people don't understand why PUBG is so awesome, and then they finally get it and they understand why it's so awesome.
It's definitely not a game that you can just tell somebody about. Like, 100 people in a map going to fight. That's fun. It's like, well, yeah, I mean, it is actually because. And what's funny about this game is it's turning people that supposedly don't like. Because you know how people who say, like, for me, I played an unhealthy amount of like SOCOM when it was on the PS2.
Yes.
But the draw for that game was the team aspect and also the like you play around, you die, and it's over. Yeah. And then you have to like wait. Your punishment is you wait till the next round or whatever.
Yeah.
People generally say they don't like that type of thing. Like they want to just get in and play a game until they play a game like PUBG.
Right. Exactly.
And then they learn that the games can be fun when there are consequences. Now PUBG can be different because like when you're playing it, it's like you die and it's like game over. And if you're playing solo, it's just like, okay, let me start a new game. Like let me get in there really quick and just do a whole new thing. But now it's like when I think people are like getting the fun. It's like, yeah, shooters are fun and everything, but like when you're playing a shooter that has consequence to it, like a SOCOM or a PUBG or a Rainbow Six Siege, the fun is is not necessarily in the it's in the playing of the game, but it's in the 3 seconds where you're in the fight. Like it's you versus a person or you versus 3 people, and can you figure that out? And if you can't, you're done. If you can, good, great, you're awesome.
I'll top that.
And you just get it's no game like that or no other games can put your heart at risk like that.
And the same in Rainbow Six Siege and PUBG, it's the anticipation of the fight.
Yes.
It's waiting for it to happen. And it's even worse in PUBG because you're getting your ammo. Okay, has this door been opened before? Is it safe to go in there? Who's you looking at people die on the map? You're trying to figure out where people are going to approach from. And if you make it to that small section of the map toward the very end, okay, where are they going to? Which direction are they going to come from? Am I in a good spot?
You're turning off your game's fake surround sound because it sucks and it doesn't work, so you just turn on stereo.
Yeah, it's crazy. And the thing about PUBG is it's not really a shooter; it's a survival game. You can get through that game with only killing one person.
You can get you can get through the game without shooting anyone.
Yeah,
if you're If the game works out like that for you, you can. It's not a sound strategy by any means.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How much is it?
Well, it's like
$20,
$30, $20, 20. No, I think it's like 35, maybe.
Oh, if you didn't.
Is it finished now?
Yeah, it's 1.0. I'm surprised you haven't jumped on it yet.
Well, because everybody said it was in some like trial thing.
Oh no, dude! This is one of those games that was early access that you needed to get. And the funny thing is, even though the game had bugs, even the Xbox version, even though it has bugs and everything, people don't give a shit about the bugs because the gameplay is so good. And that's what I was trying.
I just don't like doing beta because like you play the beta, right, or the alphas, whatever. Then when the game comes out, it's totally different. It's like okay. What was the point of me playing that?
Right. I get it. But
if it's gonna be one of them forever betas things or whatever, so
no, this one's done. It's ready to go, and me and Ice have been playing long before it's been released.
Yeah. So this is what they did with the game. They said, okay, here's the base game. We'll let you guys play it because we want to make money, and also we have a decent enough product that it's fun to play now. So we're gonna throw this out there, do all that. In the process, what they've done is they've shored up as much as the server stuff as they could possibly, or can. Then they introduced a vaulting mechanic, which wasn't there in the beginning, so you can now vault over obstacles in the world like cars and shit and fences and all that other shit, which makes the game way better if you've been playing with it since it first came out. They added a new map because there was only one map to begin with. The new map is really good. It's got new vehicles in it. It's got, I think, gun specific weapons too, so it's not like the same guns from map to map. Then from interviews from the guy who's made the game, who created the game, the guy and his team, but there's like one spokesperson. Since the game is doing so well, that they're going to continue to look at expanding, obviously. But they've also, since the game is based on a mod that was for Arma 3 or Arma 2, or whatever the fuck it was, like the game mode is, has an interest in exploring other ways of modding his game, as far as like things people might do in the future, things he might do, or the team might implement. Like they talked about, it's possible that they could make like a Tokyo Tower type of map, where it's like one big building and it's just multiple levels instead of a gigantic.
Oh, that would be dope.
A vast land. So he's interested in like kind of doing that stuff. So you kind of got to go with him as far as like looking toward the future about what he's doing. But the guy made the game. Like it's been like I think in development for a couple of years, but most of that development has kind of I think maybe more development has happened while the game has been in beta or in what do you call it? What's the word I'm trying to look for?
Early access.
Early access. Then it wasn't. So the rate they're making stuff, it sounds like a good thing. Their custom games are really good. One of the funnest things you can do in that game is not even the base game. It's called Zombies. That's pretty fun. This is just like a random mode that some people made when they were when the custom games first came out. It was like they start you off as like one group of like maybe, well, I think you can go up to 10 now, but back when I saw it, it was like 4 people in a group. So it was like out of 100, it was 4 teams of 4 out of that 100, and then 90% of those people, or 95% of those people, were all humans playing the game, but they were slated as zombies, so they couldn't pick up any weapons. They could just run and punch, and their punches did a lot more damage than normal. But there was like 95 of them, and then the last 5 or the other 5 people would have access to guns, and they would just have to survive.
Sweet. And
so it would look like if the zombies work together, which they can communicate in the game. So if they communicated and found the survivors, then it would just be a horde of humans running at you, and they're real, and there would just be people just back to back firing range. It's a really cool experience. Like the game is good at its base, but its possibility is really fucking really interesting to see how far this game reaches and the things that they do with it.
What is it
especially
like?
My next question.
Yeah.
So if I was to jump in this right now,
yeah,
would I have available to me? Could I do some damage, or would I have to buy some other shit?
Oh no! That's the genius.
So here's the thing: the only thing that you buy in that game is, well, no, you don't. Well, okay. The thing that they've done is they've made the bet that people want to buy cosmetics, which they do. Okay. So you don't buy anything as far as guns. You don't buy anything gameplay related. Everything you could purchase. The only thing you do purchase, I think, Torrance, let me know if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm 100% on this. You buy keys to special unlock boxes.
Yeah,
so
but no weapons.
So what that means is you'll earn XP when you play through kills and through whatever other shit, surviving and stuff like that. And then you'll be able to unlock a box. Now that box can be like a normal box you open. This is where it gets confused. You can open up this normal box and it'll give you some normal ass shit that is worth nothing really. Is nobody wants it, but it makes your character look different. So you can and whatever. Then you can get the XP and buy a box that's like a premium box, and that one you have to pay to open, like for $2 a key or whatever. And that'll get you something that is not base game and that you can theoretically sell back on through the Steam Marketplace from somebody else. And you can buy individual items through the Steam Marketplace. So if you are like a dude who really likes red, and you're like, oh man, I saw this red jacket once, but I don't want to wait to unlock it, or I know I can't unlock it normally, I'll just buy it from somebody who's already done that.
Okay. But see, my issue was like playing Counter-Strike.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I used to hate getting started with the stupid ass guns, and you got to play the damn game, or if you got it with a team that just sucks, then you're just stuck with the shit that you get.
No, you don't get a gun.
Hold on. No, yeah, that's the thing. So if it's like if it's stuck with the shit you get, that's kind of the game. It's like since it's 100 people, there's a big map. You spawn with everyone at a certain. You start off on a plane. I don't know how much of the game you know, but you start off on a plane. everyone has the ability to drop at the same time or not, or you can wait out while the plane's going over the map and just drop whenever you want. There are obviously, you know, little cities on the map or small things on the map, like buildings and like cities, or maybe like a small shack somewhere that's just put up there for whatever gameplay reason that is. And then you scavenge for the weapons, so that you're going to be like, so you don't drop in. No one drops in.
Okay, so everybody's equal then.
Yeah, yes. Everyone's equal.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, it's not like a
Tarkov. You get Counter-Strike and people like, oh, as soon as I get in the game, they all got these old machines.
No. It's not like that.
Fuck that game.
No, so, yeah, man, and you get vehicles. There's vehicles too.
Yeah, and the vehicles are. I mean, they're a means to
get to places.
Yeah, or you can run people over. That's fine too.
On Steam, right?
Yeah. And you can get helmets, you can get gloves, you can get
there's an armor
meds.
system. From what I know, it's not weighted. It's just like a level of armor. It's not like, oh, the level 3 armor is super heavy or anything like that. It's just like, oh, you have more protection if you find that.
Yeah, if you like get like a motorcycle helmet on, put that on, that decreases your headshot damage.
And there are like, if you care about it, if you're like whatever, there are videos on the internet that'll show you like, okay, well, this level 3 helmet, it takes 3 shots directly to knock off or kill somebody through, or this one gun. Or this one gun will take that level 3 helmet off at 1 shot because you. So what also happens in the game is there are base weapons that'll be littered throughout the area, but then there are specialty weapons and specialty. There's like a big ghillie suit that gets dropped off, and these are dropped in like these crates.
Yes, that's right. Yep.
Every once in a while, there's like crates that will drop from the sky that everyone will, you know, you'll hear the fucking the plane go by. You'll see it falling. It falls for a while. It's really prolonged so people can see it, and then it basically is just a beacon for people to come to. If they want like the extra shit, like if they want like a light machine gun, that might be in there. If they want a ghillie suit, that might be in there. If they want a one-hit sniper rifle through most armor, it might be in there. So it's like a gamble that way. But as far as like when you play the game, no, the base game is as balanced as it can be. As far as I know, like you don't really. Only thing you come in with is your clothes, and even if you don't want that, you can fucking be damn near butt naked and then play that way too.
You know, John, I'm really surprised you haven't played it yet. This game is so it's not even funny.
Well, I just like I watched some people play. I was like, yeah, this kind of looks like SOCOM stuff, but they kept saying it was like in pre-release stuff. I was like, okay, well, I'll just wait.
Yeah,
and it's like then I just forgot about it.
And you can play it. You can play solo. You can do one versus 99. You can do duos. You can do up to 4 in a team, I think.
Me and Ice have done it. And it's scary. The whole game is like, it's nerve-wracking because you're like, okay, I need to get some gear. I'm hoping nobody's there. You know, you go in the house and you make sure you close the door behind you so people don't know that you're in there. And there's just so many different things about this game. There's gas cans, you know, there's melee weapons.
Yeah, if you don't know the base, so if you don't know and you're wondering why there's 99 people in the map so big, why is everyone like, how do you find anyone? The game corrals you as far as like, it'll say, okay, in a minute we're going to start to make this map a little smaller, so we're going to set a ring around smaller.
Oh, okay, that's what that was.
Yeah,
I was watching somebody's stream. Okay,
exactly, you're going to set a ring, and if you're outside this ring, you're going to take damage, and if you take damage, you're going to die. So it makes people kind of funnel in the middle. The more of those rings that happen, the more the higher the damage is dealt. So like if you get like close to the end and there's like 20 people alive and you're outside that, you're going to die faster than at the beginning if you were like 80 people alive. So you can kind of survive the first couple collapses of the map, but after that, not so much.
And you can be strategic when you jump out of the plane too, so you make sure you don't land with a bunch of other people and just get killed right away.
I'm not sure. I've never timed it to know like how far or how long the plane ride is. But like if the plane like from start to finish, because it'll forcibly kick you out at the very end if you're AFK or whatever. So I think that might be like 30 seconds, maybe not even that, maybe 15. But like within that 15 seconds, you can jump out whenever you want with everyone else, and then and then you'll fall. So you can like you can open your parachute early if you want and go farther out than most people or whatever you want to do. And there's nothing stopping you from like landing, getting a car, driving halfway across the map where no one's going to be, and looting there. But what I've seen from the people who play the game a lot more than me, and have gotten pretty good, is when you start off, you want to land with where the most people are, so you get used to the guns, because the guns aren't like,
it's not like anything you've ever played.
It's a gun. It's gonna shoot straight-ish. If you hold it down, it's gonna have a spray to it. Like, I'm not trying to tell you that like they've like fucking it's not like this is the best fucking shooting game of all time. I can't tell you that. But it, you know, to get used to the way the game is and all that stuff, most people tend to turtle when they first play, so that's why they don't get better. Is because they're never, like, you might get in one firefight, die. You don't get better like that. You get into 30 firefights and you die. That makes you a little bit better if you're doing that against more people and actually killing them.
And like Lel says, it does have bullet drop.
Yeah, it's got bullet drop. So
it's like insurgency, kind of.
Kinda, but different.
I'm talking about the guns. So the gun stuff.
Oh, just the guns themselves. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And then, like, so the guns will have, like, there's two base assault rifles. There's guns that take not two ammo variants. There's a 7.62 and a 5.56. So you'll have to find the guns with the matching ammo for that. So basically, like, a lot of people use like the AK-47 as more of a, not really an assault rifle, but as more of like a marksman rifle.
When you got to kill everybody in the motherfucking room, AK-47.
Yeah. So, but the 5.56 is usually what people use as far as like just normal, regular use, and that's like a SCAR and an M4A1 and an M16 is what you're going to play mostly with.
And you'll want to grab a shotty too.
And yeah, and you can carry two primaries at the same time, one secondary. What's cool about the second map that they put out is that there's a sawed-off shotgun as your secondary, so you can roll like with a sawed-off on your hip, which is pretty fun. Yeah, man, that second map is really good, Torrance. I think you're.
And there's a ton of strategy in it too.
The game is all strategy.
Like,
download now.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so many different things you can do, so many different ways you can play. I've gone through the whole game and got to the last 11 people without killing anybody, just because you have to be good at survival. You got to hide, you got to know when to run, you got to know how to stay low, use cover, stay off the main roads, things like that. It's amazing. And at the same time, gear up so you have protection.
How long do games usually last?
Shit.
It really depends on you.
Yeah.
If you want to go where a lot of people are, it could take as long as it takes for you to
I'm
kill
talking about,
them.
like, when I die, like, how long, like, let's say, because I want, like, when I first get in there,
Oh,
I just want to go guns blazing because I want to get used to it.
Yeah, when you die, you can just quit. It's like you don't have to wait for the thing to be done. Like, you're done. It's fine. Like if you play in a team, you might want to stick around or whatever for that.
Yeah, see if you get the chicken dinner.
Yeah, but if you're playing solo, then yeah, you can just get the fuck out.
I still haven't got it yet.
The term came from? I was like, man, what's this chicken dinner?
When you win, it says winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Oh,
at the end. I still haven't got my chicken dinner yet, but I came close. But let's see, a couple of people back to the animation. I didn't even see all these. Mega Jack said Space Ace, of course, Earthworm Jim, Dragon Slayer, and yes, Three Stooges look dope on the Amiga and Atari ST. I think they had it for Commodore 64.
There's a lot about fucking Battlegrounds, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there was a lot of Battlegrounds talk, guys. But people, dude, I was thinking, yeah, John's got to be playing Battlegrounds because this is like the game he's always wanted. It's completely balanced.
I just forgot about it because I was like, yeah, back in say pre-release. I was like, oh, okay. I'll wait.
So what was it, Ice? Like 20+ million got it on just on PC?
I don't want to say 20 million. I don't know.
It was some crazy numbers on PC, and then
hold on.
When it came out for the Xbox, people went nuts.
Wait, hold on. Whoa. Back up.
36 million?
No, hold on. What you talking about on the Xbox?
It's out for Xbox.
It came out for the Xbox.
Oh, motherfuckers. Why didn't y'all say that first?
Because you want to, trust me, you want to play on Steam because the Xbox product isn't 1.0 yet.
You have the Xbox One X?
No.
I wouldn't play that on the Xbox, period. I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't play it on the OG Xbox, the first original one.
Oh, hell no.
I got the S, but I don't think that's that much better.
Dude, you want to play with keyboard and mouse, trust me.
Okay.
Even though it's third person, you want to play with keyboard. Can't you? I think you can do first person on it too. Can't you switch back and forth?
So yes, so that's another thing. So there's a first person like you can play with just people playing first person or playing people with third person option also, and that's a different pool. So it's not like you're playing with third and someone else is playing with first. You're all playing with one setting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like I said, the PC's further along than the Xbox, so that's the one you want to play. And like Bio Crisis, I didn't even know it was this high. 36 million people playing on Steam.
That's a lot.
That's insane.
It's a lot more than I thought it was.
And the thing is, if you play alone and you die and you want to get into another game right away, just get into another game right away. There's always a game starting.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, with 36 million, I would bet there is.
It's fucking awesome. So, yeah, crazy. Crazy. So, I keep hearing about this Logan Paul guy.
Oh God!
Here's the thing.
Good Lord!
In the effort people are trying to make to like shut him down, in that effort, they are promoting him even more. And I'm like, look, you guys are posting videos. You're on Twitter talking about, this guy needs to go away. He's making it hard for other YouTubers and all this stuff. Stop fucking talking about him. Do your shows, create your content. Why are we talking about this idiot? He's not unlike so many other idiots that are out there on YouTube. And by us continuing to talk about him and what he did, he's just getting more popular. Now, if I had millions upon millions of subscribers and was making millions upon millions of dollars, and I fucked up and farted online or something, or did something that people don't like, or maybe somebody got upset when I did my Japanese voice, and people were all over Twitter saying I'm a racist against Japanese, and they were making videos about me. Do you think I would be, like, heartbroken over that? Are you kidding me? I'd love that. My name would be all over social media. Are you fucking kidding me? Every time I refresh fucking Twitter, I'm seeing another link or another video about fucking Paul Logan. And it's just like, stop talking about the dude if you want him to go away. Stop making people click his videos. Some dude said something about retweeting one of his videos to show everybody how much of a racist he is. Why am I going to retweet his video? That's just giving him more press. It's so fucking stupid.
In what world does that show somebody? Son?
Yeah. I'm like, come on. I mean, yeah, the guy's got issues.
Whose dumb fucking thought was that?
It wasn't too long ago. It was recent, and I'm like, what? Oh, here it is. Logan Paul has definitely not shown a pattern of disgusting stunts for fame that exposes child fan base to gruesome acts and events. Not a chance. And then in there, somebody else said to retweet it or something. It's fucking stupid. So, yeah, stop talking about the dude if you want him to go away. But as long as people keep talking about him, he's going to stay in the fucking news. And that's that. You know, he's typical. He's your typical fucking PewDiePie personality. Looks stupid, acts stupid, makes millions of dollars. You know? It's just, I don't get it. But anyway, so that's the big news this week is this dude and his fucking stuff that he's pulled. I got hooked on Black Mirror.
Oh, I got hooked on something better than that.
Well, we pretty much chewed all of Black Mirror up. It's done. What an amazing fucking show.
What was it you got hooked on? I need more shows.
Black Mirror, dude.
No, I seen that. I'm talking about Ice.
Oh, Ice. Yeah, go ahead.
Mad Dog. It's Korean.
Mad Dog, Korean?
Oh, I remember.
Not the one on Amazon?
I don't know where it's at. I know I'm watching it on something that some website Camille goes to.
And it's a Korean show?
It's Korean drama. It's kind of like a mix between CSI, but it's like a bit. It's like CSI as far as like what they do. So it's a guy and his group that do insurance fraud cases.
Oh, okay.
And it's also, there's like one big story, but also like smaller stories that kind of like connect into the big. It's fucking good.
No, yeah, me and you were thinking about Mad Dogs that Amazon put out, which was also really good. Have you guys seen the one on Amazon with all the guys in the Caribbean and all the shit they go through? Look up.
No, this looks familiar.
Look up the one on Amazon Prime. That's a good one too.
There you go. I'll put this in the chat.
It's a real good one.
No one gives a shit.
Oh shit! Check that out.
Cause I remember he had the dude that started he has another movie that TV show that he's in. I like them Korean dramas for some reason. I don't know. This shit's cool.
Dude, what do you mean? They're like really fucking. First of all, like they're really good actors. The Koreans, like they do a lot of good shit. It doesn't look as cheesy as some of the Japanese shit. Like Japanese TV shows that like kind of look really hokey to me sometimes. But the Korean ones don't necessarily have that hokiness to them.
Well, you know what happened in Korea, right? Like 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, maybe even 20, the Korean film industry exploded. And they were releasing Korean fucking fantasy kung fu movies like crazy. They just started booming like nuts. So I'm sure that Mad Dog is a result of all the shit that they were doing like 15, 20 years ago when they exploded on the scene. I have Korean DVDs in my collection from movies that I bought back then. It was just fucking dope. That fucking movie that was on MTV about the Volcano High School, that's a Korean film, came out years ago, and they did a terrible job of fucking dubbing it. But yeah, they've been doing good shit for some time now, so I'm not surprised.
If anyone's really into zombie stuff, I wasn't necessarily, so this is how good the movie was. Train to Busan.
I have that, dude. I have it set on my Netflix. I'm gonna watch it.
Train to Busan is fucking
watch that shit.
Train to Busan. Find it on Netflix. Add it to your list. I saw the trailer for it. I just haven't watched it yet.
I'm bad at.
Freddie's like, I got to talk about that shit.
Like I said, I'm really normally not into like zombie stuff, but that thing was really good.
Yeah, somebody told me about that months ago, and then I added it. Oh, what is the fucking Hollywood making a remake of Train to Busan instead of just releasing it on the big screen over here?
Yeah,
leave it to Hollywood to fuck everything up.
Yeah, it's not going to be good.
You know?
All right, I got that.
But yeah, man. Cool. Black Mirror was some of the best TV I've watched in years.
Yeah, is it really that good?
It is excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Every show is different, but it's all based on technology. And some of the stuff that happens can really happen.
Yeah, it's the same world.
Yeah. Yeah, and you learn that as you're watching it. You see people from different episodes cross over. You see them. And then that song that they kept singing, playing throughout. It's just good shit. Some of it's really sad. There's a couple of snoozers in there. But it's all good. I was hooked from the very first episode. That very first episode, I was like, what would I do? What would I do? Would I do it? Would I do it or wouldn't I do it? You know?
those snoozers, see, they be like, they come shit moments later on.
Yeah.
It's like, because other episodes like, hold on.
Yeah. It's really good, Ice. I mean,
did you get to the last season?
Yeah, I'm done. We finished it last night.
Like what is it? Is it like
it's on season 4.
Is it like a horror thing? Is it?
It's if you took Twilight Zone and made it right now and made every show about technology, that's what you get. It's excellent. And every show is you could watch them in any order you want. If you, realistically, it's so fucking good. Every show. By the time you're done watching each show, you're like, oh shit, you know. And what they'll do is they'll make you like a character in the beginning, and then maybe later on you'll find out that you hate that character. It's just, I love how they get you invested in a character or something that's going on, and then they change it all around. It's just really good writing, and I'm like, how do they keep coming up with these ideas? These guys are fucking geniuses. It's just really, really good. And now I'm done. Now I gotta wait for season 5.
Damn, there's 5 seasons of that shit?
Well, it's 4. But they're gonna keep going because it's like super popular. So
they're short seasons though.
Yeah, it's like BBC type stuff. You'll get a season with like 4 episodes. But
really?
Each episode is like a movie.
No shit.
Yeah, it's like watching a whole movie. Good shit though. I mean, just good shit. And the thing is, I saw some of the shit I see on the show. I'm like, wow, I really wish that would happen. That would be so dope. Yeah, it's so fucking good. And a lot of them will, at the end, you'll be like, oh shit, and it'll make you think about it and try to figure out what it really meant or what was really going on. Good stuff. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, I saw the trailer for John Claude Van Johnson. It's funny how he keeps doing these like really good indie crazy films.
And are they just like spoofs of him?
Yeah, and he keeps doing these things, and they're about him, they're like the real John Claude Van Damme. And I think it's some deal he got with Prime or whatever, because I think the last one he did was Prime too, and it was about him as an actor. Funny shit. Devilman's out on Netflix now, and I heard that the first episode was fire.
What's Devilman?
Devilman is
anime. Oh, I'm looking at that now. What
it's an anime from Gonagai. Gonagai made all those badass giant robot cartoons back in the 70s and 80s.
Boy.
And Devilman's old. That's an old one too from the 70s and 80s, and now they got a brand new one on Netflix. Netflix is really capitalizing on fucking anime and all that shit. So we got 2 people on Twitch, 16 on YouTube, and 1 on Mixer.
Hello, everyone.
Good. Hello, everyone.
You have 1 on Mixer? That's got to be fucking cool. Stupid ass.
Hey, guys.
What's up, Mega Jack?
Not much. I'm trying to get another external hard drive, a Seagate, for the Xbox One X.
Don't get a Seagate. Get a Western Digital.
Can you hook up 2 at the same time?
What's up, Nike Pro? Yeah, dude, you can just hook up as many as it'll accept.
I think it's what he's asking, how many will accept.
Whatever, it depends on how many USB slots you have. If you got
I heard you need a USB 2.0 hub.
No, 3.0.
Oh, okay.
For the Xbox, it has to be 3.0.
Wait, are you 100% positive? Like, if the Xbox One has, how many USB ports does it have? Like,
3.
What, like 3? So
I
if
think
you
it
can
has
take
3
externals, are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty
Has
cool.
1 in the front and has 2 in the back.
Yep, correct.
That's pretty cool.
So,
I figured they might like keep it and do like 1 of each, like 1 internal, 1 external.
Dude, but get yourself a Western Digital, man. Get a Western Digital Caviar Black Drive.
External?
Yeah. Or dude, I did a whole video on how you can build your own external.
Don't listen to him. You get a cheap fucking whatever you want. It's for video games, and you back up your saves on the fucking cloud. What are you doing?
It's still cheap. You just got to pay for the enclosure. It's like $40.
It's not fucking information like that he needs. Like, it's just fucking video game data.
I know.
Like, so go get like a fucking like a Western Digital, like 2 terabyte. It's like fucking $150 fucking dollars.
Yeah, but it's probably
dude.
a 5,400 RPM drive.
That's not that big of a fucking difference.
Oh, it's huge, man.
It's not in fucking consoles. It's not. Stop it.
They load faster on the 7200.
Barely, dude. Like maybe like 3 seconds best.
And you multiply that times how many games you play.
Doesn't matter. No, dude. Mega Jack, get yourself a big ass fucking hard drive that has the best fucking reviews to it and be done. And maybe if you want to, you can look at the warranties for the shit.
I bought a hard drive enclosure for my PS4, and I think I'm about to get a hard drive now. Because this year, with Monster Hunter and shit, I'm done with deleting games.
I'm telling you right now, hold on. I last year, for Christmas, I got a 2 terabyte for the PS4. That's an external. It wasn't external at the time.
Right.
I have 400 in space left right now, and I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
See you, Nike.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26,
Ice.
27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 video games on here. 40.
And it's full?
Do I get the...
No, 400. There's 400 gigs left.
Oh, okay.
And those are from ranges of fucking Siege, Recon, Destiny 2, Wolfenstein New Order, to like smaller games. Hitman, which was fucking huge. Battlefield, which is huge. Like 2 terabytes for me is the sweet spot.
That is a sweet spot. I got it on my Xbox, and I'm going to get one for my PlayStation 4.
And I think it was like $70.
Yep. And they're a lot cheaper now.
You know what's not fucking
Oh.
cheap?
What?
I have a 2 terabyte.
Memory.
And I have the 1
No.
terabyte.
Memory
Internal.
went way back up.
Yeah, it's gonna keep going up too.
Mm.
Because they're coming out with all that new memory
What
and
you
shit.
using the stream?
OBS.
Interesting.
OBS 64.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Ice.
Did you used to use?
I used to use XSplit
And what'd you change for?
because I couldn't stand XSplit.
And it's free.
Yeah, and OBS is 100% free, and it's
Doesn't
the
have to
best.
pay a split license to
Yep.
have a crappy experience. He
Yep.
doesn't want.
It's the best one out there. And the keying tools are really good. I get a really clean key, and I love it. And I even use it to record local stuff, like I did the Rhinoceros using it too.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I was used to use XSplit for, but my license ran out in September.
There you go. There it is.
But I wasn't using it though. So
Yeah, but you don't have that problem
But
here.
I used it, but then I stopped. I wasn't making no more videos. So
Yeah, but you're planning on getting
The
back
last time I
into
used
it.
OBS, that shit was janky as fuck.
No, it kicks ass now. I got the 64-bit version. It's perfect. It's beautiful.
I'll try it out.
Yeah.
I wonder. I keep trying to wanting to try the NVIDIA the in-house.
I've
stuff
done
they
that. It works.
Yeah.
Yep, I've used it. I've streamed from
And I
that.
stumbled on this thing called Bebo.
Bebo.
The hell is Bebo?
Bebo.
Some
I've heard
new
of
things in
that.
Afro.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's an afro?
It's in alpha or whatever.
Good lord.
No, there's certain games you can't stream with OBS, so I just do it with NVIDIA.
Whoa! What do you mean?
There's a game. What the fuck was it? There's a
Is it because
game.
you're on PC?
Yeah, I'm on PC, and
Okay, I'm not doing that.
they wouldn't allow it to stream except with NVIDIA's product. No other products would work.
What game is that?
What the fuck was it? I went and I
I've never heard of that.
actually have to look at my recorded files to remember. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I never heard of it. No, I'm not saying that you're. I'm just saying that I.
Let's
that never
see.
happened.
Shadow play.
So that doesn't
it
affect
was
your-
Destiny 2.
That
Destiny.
doesn't affect when you stream PC. It doesn't affect the stream. Like, you
Oh,
run it
no.
on the same computer.
Oh no, not at all. Not at all.
Well, I mean, depends on what your computer is.
Destiny 2, so when Destiny 2 first came out and I started streaming it, it took me a while to figure out why I couldn't stream it with OBS. And I looked up on... Yeah, Activision said it themselves that you can't use any streaming tools except for NVIDIA.
So it's Activision being a cunt.
It's Activision, but yeah, basically.
What the fuck, dude? What?
Yeah.
Why are these companies so anti-consumer? For
I don't know. I told you, man. You can't get happy about shit anymore. They keep fucking you in the ass.
It's called OBS Studio now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they're developing the old version of that. I think you can download it, but they're updating it.
NVIDIA's come a long way with Shadowplay. I haven't tried the camera thing yet on the PC, but it's supposed to be pretty good. You know they got like the PS4, they got a little camera thing on PC now.
What do you mean?
You could pause the game and change the angles and take pictures. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For any game you're playing, or is it like a...
Any game that supports it.
Okay, well, yeah. That's cool.
I haven't played with it yet, but I heard it's pretty good. BioX Crisis says, oh yes, the anti-cheat in Destiny 2 blocks a lot of programs from recording. And because NVIDIA uses hardware to stream, that's why it's allowed. Because it's not actually software. So I guess me, you, and John are playing PUBG after the show.
I mean, I'd be fine playing. You sure you don't want to try and kill the Predator?
Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that too.
I mean...
I think it would be more entertaining to do PUBG.
Yeah, we can play. Yeah, stop playing. Yeah, we can
And
do. Man, we can do the podcast and play PUBG.
And hear John's reaction.
That was gay. So I got a phone call and it just kicked me out of everything.
What?
Yeah.
What, do you listen to the show on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that phone app is crazy sometimes.
So I was talking and I was like, what the hell? Cause I forgot I was even on the damn thing.
Tell people to stop calling you. Mike Bad says, buy me PUBG. Do you have a system you can play it on? Oh, you have a PC. That's right. You don't have PUBG, dude. You're a fucking engineer. You better buy your own copy. Making that fucking engineering money. Buy you a copy of PUBG.
I wonder if our fans at G2A have PUBG for any cheaper.
Probably. But it's not that expensive, though. I mean, this is why I don't mind getting in on some games early access. Do you know I'm trying to actually? I haven't made the attempt yet. I am going to try to get a refund from my Star Citizen.
Wow.
Think about it. Let's think about when the Star Citizen Kickstarter happened.
Dog, listen,
kids have gone to college and graduated and got a job and bought a house and got married since that fucking game was announced. Star Citizen Kickstarter.
Ghost Recon on the PC is $30.
Let's see. Here it is. Star Citizen. Where are the dates?
I heard the Division got good all of a sudden.
Oh, dude, the Division, they added so much stuff.
But, like, do I have to pay? How much do I have to pay for all that stuff?
You just have to get the latest update. And but here, the latest update's free.
Okay, but, like, am I going to have access to newer stuff, or do I have to buy, like, their 17
updates
that have come out?
You only have to buy, like, if you want to do Underground, you have to buy the Underground. But the actual core stuff they added to the game is all free, and that's the good shit. Okay, so I pledged $60 in November. Oh, no, that's when it was released. When did I do it? It was... And it's actually not been released. So this game was supposed to be released... Estimated delivery was November 2014. Oh, fuck, what's my password? Shit. Hold on a second. Okay, so I made my pledge.
Wow, that's crazy.
October 20th, 2012. I pledged $60 to Star Citizen. I was backer number 6,091.
Yeah.
2012. Let's put this into perspective. At 2012, we were wondering what the next generation might be like. 2012, Obama was voted back in as the president. Okay? I mean... Come on, what else? What else happened?
2012, you can still have dreams.
Yeah, people still had dreams. People were still arguing about 360 and PS3. Okay.
Listen, I don't feel any fucking thing for y'all fucking Star Citizen fans.
No, dude. This is one of the reasons why I stopped doing. I said, okay, I can't do any more Kickstarters. I'm done. You know, I kickstarted Insurgency. I wasn't too happy with that. I mean, it was all right, and I'm like, Star Citizen, I got the extra ship and all this stuff. Yeah, Mike Matt says the Wii was dead.
You don't got shit. The Wii U hadn't happened yet.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Look, since 2012, Nintendo's released 2 systems. And if you count the extra 3DSs that came out, well, it's more than 2. So I've been waiting for this game since 2012. That's 6 motherfucking years.
That's hilarious.
And I'm like, I've got to figure out a way to get my money back. I could apply that $60 somewhere else.
You're not going to get it back.
There's got to be a way.
Torrance, you like that's the thing. You forked over your money for no reason other than the fact that some man said that he was going to give you magic beanstalk beans.
Somebody had to ask. Black Raven asked, "Did you pledge Shenmue 3?" Yes, I did. And I tell you, that was the last Kickstarter I pledged. That was it. Shenmue 3 was it for me.
All you had to do was buy Yakuza. And
everybody. You know, people have been telling me to just get Yakuza for the longest, but that's one game I'm not going to be like, you know what, everybody says it's good, let me buy it. Although I am interested in the Fist of the North Star game.
Torrance?
Yeah?
You will absolutely love Yakuza 0.
You're trying to get me to buy it.
Torrance, I've never been more sure about anything in my life.
0, you're saying, not 5, 6, 9, 20.
Get 0, and then go from there.
Okay.
It will fucking have you in the palm of its hand from the beginning.
It's got Sega arcades in there and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
I mean, it's got a few games. I'm not gonna tell you there's a bunch of them, but
I'm playing Space Harrier. I don't see Space Harrier in your collection. Well, you gotta boot up Yakuza 0 first. Yes, I have Sleeping Dogs on Steam. It's all right. It's all right.
yeah, you bought fucking Persona 5. You definitely should have goddamn Yakuza.
Okay, well, maybe we'll see if I get my $60 back from these Star Citizens people.
Yakuza's like $20.
That's 1/3 of my $60. Right there, right there.
You're never getting it back.
I don't think this game's ever going to come out. By the time this game comes out, I'm going to get a real spaceship delivered to my house.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna wake up. I'll be like 85 years old. Ding dong. UPS and shit, or a fucking drone.
UPS.
Your fucking spaceship is ready. Like Starship became real life. That's how long they worked on it.
Damn time. I've been waiting 70 years.
Yeah. It's just fucking. A digital copy of finished game for your PC with your Origin 300i spaceship ready to fly, plus 2,000 galactic credits, exclusive access to the alpha and beta, a digital copy of the game soundtrack, and a digital copy of the map for the game universe, plus a digital 42-page Star Citizens manual and a green Citizens card.
I hear that. What's that game? Oh no! Hold on, I have it in my lineup. It's just as good as Star Citizen, or maybe better from what they.
Oh, the one that came out a while ago.
Elite Dangerous.
Yeah.
Like that game came. I don't know when that game came out, but I know it came out like 3 years ago.
People were discovering planets and shit. That's another game I want to get back to. God damn it! You know what sucks? Work.
Yeah, work sucks, but we've also talked about this. You also, like we've said before, many times before, you like so many different things and do so many other different things.
Yeah, man.
It's not the work necessarily. That probably doesn't help you at all, but it also, like, if you just took the time to, like, do things, you'd be fine.
Well, look what happened when I didn't go into work because of the snowstorm. I got the Rhinoceros done.
Yeah, well, also, you know, you don't fish anymore right now anyway. So,
yeah.
You know, if you did, I'll tell you one thing, if there was no snow and you just didn't go to work today because of whatever reason, you'd be fucking fishing if you could, not
That's
fucking
true.
Rhinoceros in.
That's true. But the thing about Rhinoceros is it wasn't just record and post. I did that whole Star Wars opening. You guys don't understand the work that has to go into this shit. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, I want to do the Star Wars opening. I'm going to get a copyright hit on the music. I was going to hum the music at first. I'm like, no, give me the real fucking music. I'm like, okay, I got to figure out, I did it many years ago, how to make the Star Wars scrolling text and go into outer space. And I got new software now. I did it with Adobe years ago. I was like, okay, how am I going to do it with Adobe now? So I had to figure it all out. I had to get it right. I had to space it right, size it right. I had to get the scrolling speed right so it looks exactly like a real Star Wars opening. That took fucking hours. And then I rendered the shit in 4K by accident. So I had to wait for After Effects to spit that out. And then I brought it in. And then I did the recording. It's a lot of fucking work. What are you laughing at?
Freddie, this fucking thing he put up there.
And the storm starts rising. When you pull, that happens. The Palminator, like the Palminator. Well, you know, when you're poor and you just, maybe you shit a lot or maybe you don't have a plunger.
When you
shit out the Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Oh, El Yayo, boy.
Nah, it's okay. I don't care about the copyright hit because I'm not making advertising money on that channel yet anyway. I need 10,000 views before that happens.
Which one? What channel are you talking about?
Warzone.
Oh.
I need to get 10,000 views and then I can enable video monetization. So I'm 10, not worried about it. Yep.
Yeah, play some PUBG. Put that motherfucker on there. You might have it.
Sorry says, you did that good, Tor.
Tar.
Varen says, it's not Michael Buffer. All right, so yeah, let's get some PUBG going.
Down.
Thank everybody for coming. I'm going to stop the stream and I'm going to restart it. Huh?
Hold on. Is there any questions anyone would like to ask? Anything that you have?
Making me look like an asshole. You're so good with that, Ice.
Anyone questions they want answered before we leave?
Well, one of the questions was about Logan Paul, and I basically answered that one.
Okay. Have any questions of relevance in the Logan Paul questions, please?
Anybody else?
Cares? No one cares about white YouTubers that fuck themselves over.
These guys are making so much fucking money. So much fucking money. I wish I was making that much money. Somebody'd have a new console right now.
Demon Souls. We all know the Demon Souls was never going to happen.
Bio 2309, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for bringing that up.
Torrance could say 30 days in a row that he was setting up for Demon Souls. It's never going to fucking happen.
Well, I did set it up. Mike Madden wants to know how many games did I beat in 2017. I posted that on Twitter, Mike. I said games I beat in 2017. Galaga.
Galaga.
Have I seen Danger Mouse on? I have seen Danger Mouse before, but I haven't seen it on Netflix. Whatever happened to your news editor? What?
You have news?
It's you, Black Raven. You can't
news?
ask questions about yourself. For everybody that doesn't know, Black Raven is Steven. Remember Steven?
Steven, why don't you just go by Steven? Why are you going by Black? What the fuck, Batman? Why do you need to fucking...
I'm Black Raven. Mike beat a game called 24. Mike Madden no longer wants to play me in Words with Friends.
Yeah, you're a cheater, I heard.
Because I do good in one game, and he accuses me of cheating. Then he accuses me of cheating again, and he's kicking my ass. Make sense out of that. He wins the game, and then he declines my rematch.
Maybe he cheated to beat you, so he knows that you're cheating.
What?
I don't know.
He's an engineer. You know they got all kinds of tricks and stuff. I use fake words. Okay, so here's an example of a fake word. You ever heard of a kumquat?
What?
A kumquat.
I've heard that being used other places before.
It's a fruit. It's a fruit.
Sure if it's a fruit or not.
It's a fruit. So I used another quat fruit, and he said it was I used loquat, which is another citrus fruit, and he said it was a fake word. It's real. Look it up, Mike. Mike, everything you ask me, you can find on fucking Google.
He obviously knows it's real, and he just.
Torrance looks like an old lady with that blanket. Mantis, I remember that. Hey, Black Lightning starts soon, doesn't it? What?
I fucking hate this multiple chat room thing. I hate not being able to find who you're talking to.
I know, it kind of sucks. Well, we'll have to figure something out in the future.
There's no program where we can just aggregate all that together?
Well, I can do it using Restream.io.
Oh.
The Restream chat program shows me chats from all the different places, and I can respond to them all. So, like, if I come in here and say hi, everybody on every system gets that hi.
Interesting.
So, pretty cool, huh?
So I got a question.
There it is. That's kumquat. Show them loquat. Go ahead, John.
Where do you find the fucking stream code, whatever shit's called, stream key?
Oh, for YouTube?
For Twitch.
For Twitch, I don't know how to do it in Twitch.
Wait, hold on. What are you trying to find?
The stream key. Let me log into my Twitch account.
Yeah.
Actually, you do Twitch all the time. You can show them.
Continue with your show.
Yes. So I'm the greatest in Words with Friends, and I have nobody to play with anymore. It's like, man, me and Freddie are gonna be. Whoa, that fucking quat has a fucking. It's either a tiny butt or a pussy. Me and Freddie are gonna be doing some Splinter Cell soon.
That's a damn lie. Freddie, I'm lying to you.
We got a new Splinter Cell game.
This is fucking liar. Sorry, God.
2020.
He probably still haven't played that damn other game with you in a long time.
Yeah, we did. We played that not too long ago, right, Freddie? Like, what, 2 years ago?
I found it.
Okay. Got it? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna kill this stream, and I'm gonna restart it, and we're gonna play PUBG. Me, John, and Ice, and anybody else who has the Steam version and wants to get in, we'll play. You know, you got Steam, you got PUBG. We'll get in there and play.
Preferably able to fucking speak.
Yes, you must. Let me use my microphone.
Don't want to have a mute motherfucker on our team.
Actually, I'm just going to use this microphone. And I don't really throw grenades in PUBG because they're not that great. So
you must not be great at it.
They
give Torrance. They give you an arc on that game. Like you can use.
Yes,
arc.
I saw that. Yeah, it's pretty good. But I'm just saying. I'm just letting people know that if you're there to watch me grenade myself, it's not going to happen. I'm not saying that it can't happen. It's probably just not going to happen.
You're going to be suicide by something.
All right, let's go. All right, so I'll see you guys next week. I think. Is that guy going? Yeah, I'll see you guys next week. As long as there's snow out, I won't be fishing, so there'll be more shows. I hope you enjoyed the Tyrannosaurus. Go check it out if you haven't watched it yet. Be aware there are spoilers.
Oh, we should message Gary. See
if Gary's on. Gary, are you on? Now I'm forgetting how to stop the stream. Okay, here we go. Stop. All right, so I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.